It's the Noon Show with your host, Dandrew Brosnahan.
I am a robot. I have no feelings, just like my wife. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Noon Show. We're gonna have a great episode tonight. We've got great guests, a great audience, and a great soundtrack. Divorces though. Oh man. I thought we took care of this. I thought we took care of this last week, but you know, I'm finding out that if it's not the houses, it's the alimony, and if it's not the alimony, it's who's gonna take care of the kids. It's just, you know, I'm getting through it. Yeah, but seriously though, it's gonna be a fun episode tonight. Let's not dwell. All right. Without further ado, let's do it.
The Noon Show will be right back after these messages.
Waste management for others. Family owned. Now and forever.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Noon Show. Our guest tonight is a great guy. It's gonna be a good show. Let's please welcome James the Ninth. James. No, I surrender. James. Wow. That James, that is some outfit. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, look at this. I love the mask. I love it.
You like this?
James.
You like this?
James, your legendary career certainly speaks for itself. But for the few of us who might not know much about you, do you mind recounting some of your wrestling exploits for the audience? Tell us a little bit about yourself. What's the James story?
My mother, the previous James, died in the wrestling ring in the 17th round of a 20-round grudge match for a charity for homeless animals. As she lay dying with her last breaths, choking on her own blood after her vital organs were punctured by her own ribs. In that backyard wrestling ring, gasping for her last breaths, she made me promise her to continue her legacy. That day, my life at the garden center was left behind, and I became this. James.
Harrowing.
To one such as you, perhaps. Consider, when one becomes a garbage man as their father before him was, to them what would you say? Every garbage collector must take up that mantle when their parent is inevitably consumed by the hungry maw of the garbage truck's trash compactor. Would you call that harrowing, talk show man? Rather, such growth could be but a small part of the Ouroboros that is this mortal struggle. As your father and his father before him was a talk show man, so too shall your children become talk show men eternal. When the sun explodes in a supernova and our race has migrated to distant extraterrestrial satellites in undiscovered solar systems and eventually other universes, the setting shall change. But our needs remain the same. The mask, the mic, the garbage truck keys, all must be passed on.
Okay. So mom dies, right? You put the mask on and you become the next James, okay? But what about the beginning of your wrestling career? I hear you have kind of a reputation of being sort of a heel.
All my foes have fallen before me. Remember, I come from the flower nursery. The wrestling ring is the soil I must water with my opponent's blood.
With my opponent's
With
blood.
my opponent's blood. I'm bound to make enemies, and unbound in my unlimited potential.
Well, you haven't won all your matches, right? Never know with the noon show. So, what's your training regiment like? Regiment.
Upon rising, I commit to 10 minutes of moving meditation, followed by 10 minutes of motionless meditation, and then 10 minutes of digestive meditation. Once I have cleared my mind, my heart, and my bowels, then I can truly begin to prep for battle. I construct the wrestler's ring, plank by plank, rope by rope, through mental projection. Come, Dandrew. Construct a ring with me.
Here, right now, on the show.
In our minds! Imagine a challenger. See their silhouette. Smell their sweat. Hear their name called out in the space of the mind stadium. And destroy them. Once one vanquishes the internal challenger, the physical discipline can begin.
Okay, James. So we've got an idea of your inner workings, but physically, you know. You work out. I work out, but this guy, you really work out. Hey, you guys wanna see what he can do? Huh? Okay, let's roll the tape. So, James, before you leave tonight, is there any advice you have for people in the audience, people at home, small children, anybody who might want to become a wrestler such as yourself?
Well, you already learned how I train. Other than that? No slurs.
None.
None.
Wow.
Oh, and don't sexually harass anyone. Yeah, don't do that.
Wow.
Yeah? Should be good.
Okay, folks, hey, let's give it up one more time for James the Ninth.
James!